the garments, and a ball to come in me apartment. Boy, the girl them on the length and strength. Action speak louder than argument. Well, them a tear off the garment, and a ball to come in me apartment. Boy, the girl them give me a compliment. Action speak louder than argument. Well.
Welcome back to Good and Crazy News, y'all. It's your boy Aki. I'm back with another episode. Guess what? I got Aki Nation in the building today. They're going to be sitting back laughing and cackling with us while we try to go through these crazy ass stories. Y'all won't believe this. Guess who's in the news today? Y'all know I gotta talk about Diddy. I gotta talk about all these people, all this stuff that's going on down to the internet. Child, Tiffany Haddish. Girl, what is your problem? I don't know. She got arrested for a DWI today. Do you know who that is?
Yeah, I know who that is.
You know who Tiffany Haddish is?
Yep.
How about this is her second time getting arrested for a DUI this year? Apparently, she was on the side of the road in Beverly Hills in her car, right? And she was stopped in the middle of the street, no traffic going, and she slumped over the steering wheel. And somebody called 911. Somebody slumped over the steering wheel in the middle of the street. That is scary.
That is.
It's scary. It's like, girl, what did you try to do? Now, let me just get into the story, then I'll come back and tell y'all what I think about it, okay? Beverly Hills Police Department officers put Tiffany Haddish in handcuffs as she was arrested early Friday morning at 5:30 in the morning. Now, apparently, the night before, she was doing a comedy special down to the Laugh Factory where she was giving away food for the homeless and stuff like that, so she was trying to give back. But girl, can you please do better? Because you was already in trouble with you and Aries Spears. What was it, this year or early last year, or whatever? Remember what was going on with Aries Spears and Tiffany Haddish with that whole thing about the sexual thing going on with the little boy?
Yeah.
I can't with these people. The actress and comedian was not involved in the accident, but cops say they got a call around 5:45 a.m. about someone stopped in the middle of Beverly Hills Drive, apparently slumped over the wheel while the car was running. So this means either she had her foot on a brake or she had the sense enough to put the car in park.
Well, at least she did put it in park.
If she did do that. Let me tell you what happened to me one time a long time ago. I was driving home from the club. I was working the club. I was driving home, and I was like, you know what? I'm super drunk. I had to close one eye and keep one eye open because the lines in the road was going together like this in front of me. The only way I could keep them separated was to just open one eye. And I got home, and I pulled in the driveway, and I woke up the next morning still in the driveway with the car running. Tiffany Haddish, you got to get yourself together. When I was doing shit like that, I was 20. How old are you? Damn near 50, and you still doing shit like that? Girl, come on. And now they say they don't know if it was drugs or alcohol or whatever. But girl, whatever it was, you too old to be doing that. What you think?
I didn't even know she was that old, to be honest.
Tiffany Haddish?
Yeah.
She old. It said cops responded to the scene, and as you can see, Tiffany went peacefully when she was arrested. She did. I saw the video. She just walked straight to the police car like, hey, I know I did wrong. Y'all just throw me in the backseat of the car, and I'm going to get back here and try to tell y'all niggas some jokes before we get to jail, and hopefully you can let me out by the morning time. They said she was cited for DUI and was released the same day on Friday. Today, she had performed at the Laugh Factory in West Hollywood Thursday night for the club's 43rd annual Thanksgiving feast for the community. This was the second DUI arrest for Haddish, who was also busted under similar circumstances back in January 2022 in Atlanta. So you mean to tell me you're going from city to city being irresponsible? You ain't got no kids. You ain't got no husband. You barely got a job. Why can't you just be responsible for a few minutes? I guess the car that you got, Tyler Perry bought her that Tesla that she's driving, if she was even driving that.
I don't know.
She's too damn old to be acting like that, is my point. What you think?
Yeah, she is too old to do that.
It says right here, Peachtree City Police also responded to a call of someone sleeping behind the wheel. When they responded to the area, they found Tiffany pulled into a neighborhood. Now, let me tell you something. Peachtree City ain't nowhere near downtown Atlanta. That's way on the south side after you pass Morrow and Jonesboro and Stockbridge and all of that. Peachtree City. Girl, I'm going to need you to get your life together. And I'm going to help you a little bit later on in the show. Bye for now. Y'all, Sean Puff Daddy Honeycomb is back in the news again. Yeah, I can't make this stuff up. Y'all know since that Survivor Act thing just came out, this was supposed to be expiring. It expired yesterday on Thanksgiving. Now, all of these people being dragged down to the courthouse with all these sexual assaults and everything like that. It was Axl Rose. Who else? Cuba Gooding Jr., Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Diddy, Honeycombs. Who else was dragged down there? A whole bunch of people. L.A. Reid, everybody. I knew when this case happened with Cassie that Diddy settled so quick, and I said this on previous shows. Y'all can go back and watch them on previous shows where I already said this. It's going to open the floodgates for everybody to come in and start making all these accusations against Diddy because Diddy's a monster. Nothing. It says right here, Sean Diddy Combs accused in a third lawsuit this month of SA to a woman. I'm going to need the men that have been assaulted by Diddy on SA to come out too. Because I'm quite sure there's a lot of men out there that Diddy SA'd and beat up and clobbered and stomped in the face and stomped in their stomach and stuff. 50 Cent, where you at? Where's the receipts? Oh, guess what? I want to thank my nephew, little cousin, for providing me with this shirt a couple of years ago when he stayed with me. And I took the shirt. I'm like one of those grandmas that be walking around with weed shirts on. You know, they don't know that they're wearing weed shirts because they took the shirt from their son. Oh my God, y'all. Aaron Hall is involved in this too. It says, singer Aaron Hall is also named in the lawsuit. The woman identifies as Jane Doe. Y'all, I'm so sick of these Jane Does. Just come out with your name like Cassie did so we can all know what really went down. Accused Combs and Hall of assaulting her and her friend back in the early 90s. Now, there's this Asian girl that's running around saying that Diddy beat her up just like he did Cassie. Aki Nation, y'all drop down in the comment section and let me know what this girl's name is. I forgot her name. She has an interview. She's a really pretty girl. I think Tasha K's interviewing her at the time. And she's talking about how Diddy stomped her in her stomach and beat her in her face and did all of that to her. Ugh, shockingly disgusting and sad. But again, I'm going to go back to what I said before. I want the men to come up and step out that Diddy has done stuff to so they can get their vindication. Because I know it's not just women. I know it's not. Sean Diddy Combs is being accused of sexual assault by another woman who alleged in a lawsuit that the music industry mogul and the R&B singer Aaron Hall assaulted her and her friend at Hall's apartment in 1990 or 1991. Now, y'all know I was watching Kempire and Make It Make Sense and all these people earlier today. Guess what they were saying? What? They were saying that, because you know Cassie already said that Diddy like to have men come over to have big you-know-whats to come over there and F his girl, right? Right. Yeah. They saying now that Aaron Hall is one of those people who had one of those big D's to come over there and F his girls. Y'all, I can't make this stuff up. This is in the court filings. I'm not making this up. This came out in court. It says the alleged assault happened following an event at the offices of MCA Records. Oh my God, now they're naming places. MCA Records. MCA Records, y'all better get y'all stuff together because these people are coming. They're not just coming for Diddy. They're coming for Diddy's companies, De Leon, Sean John, everything that Diddy's associated with, they're coming for. Because guess what? Let me tell you this, my special guest that wants to remain nameless. When Cassie sued Diddy, she wasn't just suing Diddy. She sued every company that he has. That's what they're saying, that she got 100 M's. They talking about 30 M's. Cassie got like 100 M's from Diddy.
She's trying to bring everything down with it.
I don't blame her. Diddy ass need to be broke when this is over with. He need to be broke.
You're right.
A spokesperson for Combs told NBC News, you know, this canned response they always give everybody when it comes to some mess. Oh, these are fabricated claims, falsely alleged misconduct for over 30 years ago and filed at the last minute. This is nothing but a money grab. I mean, you said the same thing about Cassie, but guess what? You said she was just doing a money grab, but guess what you did? You gave her the money. So was it a money grab? Or was your ass actually guilty like you about to be guilty for this one? I'm so sick of you, Diddy. Bye! I'm shaking the table over here. The table is like, Okay, do you know who Teyana Taylor is?
No.
You don't know who Teyana Taylor is? Girl, the young people are saying that your career you was trying to make didn't really happen. You really don't know who Teyana Taylor is. Get out. Okay. It says, Teyana Taylor says Iman Shumpert was jealous of her fame and career in the divorce filings. Well, Teyana Taylor is known for being in that video Fade with Kanye West. She's real sexy. She did like that video. She did the movie that's kind of like Precious. She's the one who has the big arched eyebrows and the small, slender face. She kind of look Egyptian, I guess, a little bit or whatever. You know who I'm talking about, Teyana Taylor? Look in your phone. You're going to know who I'm talking about. Teyana Taylor. Look her up while I'm giving you the tea on this story. Well, apparently, let me just read this. I'm going to give you my side notes of what I think is going on. It says, according to multiple outlets, including TMZ, Page 6, and Complex, Taylor secretly filed divorce in January using her initials. I guess that's why nobody found out about it, because she's just using her initials. She didn't really type in her full exact name. In the court docs, she reportedly accuses the father of her two daughters, Junie and Rue, of being jealous and a narcissist. She says their marriage, which began in 2016, is irretrievably broken. Teyana is seeking temporary and permanent custody and physical custody and joint legal custody of her children. You see who she is now?
Yeah, I see who she
okay,
is.
Who is she? You know her now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I watched a movie that she was in like a few weeks ago.
Recently, right? When she's doing like Precious.
Yeah.
Like Precious.
Yeah.
Now, the girl is mad talented. I'm not going to take that from her. She can sing, she can dance, she do hair, she do makeup, she can act, she do all this stuff. Now, guess what? Her husband got signed to a $40 million NBA contract last year or the year before that or whatever, and he's still acting jealous of her and her career. She probably ain't getting paid nowhere near what he getting paid to bounce a ball up and down the court. Why are you jealous of her? She said that when they go to red carpets and stuff like that, then he would get jealous because the camera people that's taking the pictures, they'd be like, excuse me, Iman, can you step to the side? We only want to get Teyana. And he would get mad and go home and yell and scream and act crazy about that. Nigga, you just signed a $40 million contract. I'm quite sure Teyana Taylor is not getting nowhere near that to do her acting down to the AMC movie theater. They say right here that Teyana Taylor reportedly filed and then withdrew her petition last year for her divorce. TMZ reports that in January wasn't the first time Teyana filed for divorce. She reportedly felt manipulated and controlled by Iman and filed in response. However, she had her legal team pull the filing one day later. So she's trying to work it out in the relationship, but Iman's acting a complete ass. She's like, you know what, boo? I filed for divorce from your motherfucking ass, but let me see if you're going to act right. Y'all, I don't know why the hat is in the back today. Let me put it back in front. My bad. So now she been trying to make you act right, act right, act right, Iman. You don't want to act right. You run around here, you sleeping with everybody, you're doing all the things that you want to do. And meanwhile, Teyana's supposed to sit at home and raise the kids. Make it make sense. Bye, Iman. Oh my God. Y'all, they want to put Donald Trump trial on TV for his federal case in Washington, D.C. Now, you know, federal cases are never shown on TV. They always just make those drawings and stuff for the people. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
But they saying that normally only the victim gets allowed to be, you know, inside the courtroom. But now they're trying to say that the United States citizens are the victims. So now we should be able to see it on TV. Since we're the victims.
Right.
Child, Donald Trump's lawyers is down there trying to find a way to get out of it. It says, last month, lawyers for a coalition of news organizations, including the Washington Post, and for the corporate parent of NBC News, filed 2 petitions in Washington, D.C., asking the U.S. District Judge Tanya S. Chutkan to make an exception to the longstanding rule barring cameras from federal courtrooms for Trump's case and to permit the televising, recording, or same-day release of video and audio recordings of his trial. Now, let me tell you why this is important for us to even have this on TV. Not only are the United States citizens the victims, but court people cannot step outside the courtroom and say, they can't come out the courtroom and spin the story. When they come out of court every day, Trump's lawyers going to get up there outside the court, you know, where they have all those microphones and shit and stuff like that. They're going to get up there and lie about what happened in the courtroom. But guess what? We're not going to know what happened in the courtroom because guess what? We shut out from the trial.
Right.
So that's why this needs to be on TV so everybody can see what's actually happened in the DC courtroom. I am the victim. I am the victim. Are you the victim?
Yeah.
You better say you is. It says, quote, since founding of our nation, we have never had a criminal case where securing the public's confidence would be more important than the United States versus Donald J. Trump. Attorneys for the 20-member News Coalition wrote back in October 5th. They asserted the trial of a former president and presumptive 2024 presidential nominee on charges of obstructing the most recent elections, quote, presents the strongest possible circumstances for continuous public oversight of the justice system. Y'all gotta excuse me. I have GERD. Y'all, Donald Trump needs to go on and sit down to the courthouse and stop trying to play with these people. And you know, he had a gag order for him to shut the fuck up, like attacking the judges and all stuff, type of stuff like that. He's still out there running his mouth down to Truth Social. Bye, Donald. Y'all know I hate talking about this every single day. This just grinds my gears and works my nerves down to the core. Down to the core. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Aki Nation. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Can y'all hear me? Aki Nation. It says 1 day of Gaza ceasefire, Hamas and Israel carry out first steps to swap out hostages and prisoners. So now here goes Israel have to give up prisoners. See, now here comes the truth about why Hamas went over there and did this. Israel has prisoners from Palestine over there. They have prisoners over there. So this is actually a prisoner swap is what they're doing. They're like, oh, you got our people? You don't want to let our people out? Okay, we're about to go over here and snatch your people. That's what happened. But unfortunately, 10,000 people had to die on the Palestine side in order for y'all to get, I don't know how many people Israel is supposed to have over there. It don't make no sense to me. Make it make sense. Hamas on Friday released 24 hostages it held captive in Gaza for weeks, and Israel freed 39 Palestinians from prison in the first stage of a swap under the 4-day ceasefire that offered a small glimmer of relief to both sides. I want to know who these 39 people were that were in prison in Israel. Aki Nation, I need somebody to drop down in the comment section and let me know, because I don't understand why 10,000 people had to die to save 24 people. It don't make sense to me. It says here, Israel, wrenched by the abduction of nearly 240 people in Hamas on October 7th attack that triggered the war, cheered as 13 Israeli women and children emerged free from Gaza. Most were in their 70s and 80s, and the youngest was 2 years old. Y'all, you know when I hear that bell, that means coins is coming in. I gotta y'all give me 1 second, okay? This is work. Y'all just sing the Jeopardy thing while I do this. Do 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 do. All right, it's nothing. Okay. It says in Gaza, the truce starts Friday morning. Bought the first quiet for 2.3 million Palestinians reeling and desperate from relentless Israeli bombardment that has killed thousands, driven 3/4 of the population from their homes, and levied residential areas. Have you seen the news of all these kids and stuff being bombed? Have you seen it?
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
It's very sad. And
Y'all, the young people have spoken. This man that's talking to you is only 19 years old, child. He done told y'all that it's sad. Do you think that Israel need to keep on doing what they're doing? You think they need to stop?
They just need to stop. Like,
it says right here, increased supplies for food, water, medicine, and fuel promised under the deal began to roll into Gaza, where UN officials have warned that Israel's seal on territory threatened to push it into starvation. Have y'all seen the videos? Those people are over there starving down to the Gaza and over there in Palestine. And guess what? I am pro-life when it comes to this situation. Everybody in this country running around talking about they're pro-life this, pro-life that, pro-life this, and pro-life that. But the same people are sitting up there talking about some, yeah, Israel, Americans are sitting up there saying, yeah, Israel, go over there and do what y'all doing. Don't stop until y'all finish the job. What's finishing the job? Making sure nobody's left? Bye, Israel. And guess what it's time for, y'all? It's time for Meens Gossip. Aki Nation, somebody please go down and send me an animation of me doing that so I don't have to keep doing this no more, because I hate doing that. Go to goodandcrazyn@gmail.com and send me an animation or something, y'all. Aki Nation, y'all come together like Voltron and help me out, okay? Please and thank you. It says Christian Watson waited until Thanksgiving to have an impact that we were expecting a long time ago. On the first play of Thanksgiving, the Green Bay Packers dialed up a deep pass for Christian Watson. He made an acrobatic catch for the 53-yard gain against the Detroit Lions. I didn't see this play. Did you see it?
no,
Do you watch football?
no.
No. It says, if you told someone in August, it wouldn't have been a surprise. Watson was a popular breakout pick coming into the season, and fantasy football drafts reflected that. He flashed a lot of talent as a rookie last season and was supposed to be the Packers' #1 receiver. So this is what they're trying to say about you, Christian Watson. Earn your check. Earn your check. So you got your check, you got your job, you went down there and then sat on the sidelines and wasn't performing. You waited till Thanksgiving, I guess, so you think your family was watching, to actually go on the field and actually try to do something one time. I'm gonna need you to keep performing after today. What you think?
Yeah, he should keep performing and stop, I guess hiding.
He's chilling.
You're right.
Just trying to get his money.
You're right.
They didn't. It says here that didn't really happen this season. Watson's slow start was exemplified by his weird stat. He set a season high for catches in the first quarter against the Lions in Week 12. Watson had 4 catches for 78 yards in the first 12 minutes of Thursday's game, which the Packers won 29-22. He hadn't done more than 3 catches in a game all season.
All season?
All season. Christian Watson people. Y'all tell him to go down there and do his job and stop being scared of the football. Bye. Y'all, why we back to Donald Trump's wild and crazy ass again? Trump rages about judge and law clerk while gag order is paused in New York fraud trial. Why y'all gonna pause the gag order knowing that this MF is gonna go out there and just start talking mad ass? Y'all know he can't keep his mouth closed.
Right.
He already supposed to be in jail, y'all. Trump has reportedly raged against Judge Arthur Engeron and his clerk, leading the judge to impose a gag order last month on the second day of the $250 million New York City civil fraud case against the former president. The gag order was later expanded, placing similar restrictions on members of Trump's legal team. In other words, he's not even supposed to be out there talking about nothing that has anything to do with this trial. He could be locked up. But he's still out there running his damn mouth. And Engeron, Judge Engeron, I'm going to slam you in a minute for taking off the gag order. Why you do that? Bye, Donald Trump. Again. Oh, my God. You might know something about this. You remember Derek Chauvin? You know who that is? He's the one who killed George Floyd.
Oh, yeah.
It says right here, ex-officer Derek Chauvin, convicted of George Floyd's killing, was stabbed in prison. What you think about that? That's what his ass get.
Right.
It says the attack happened at the Federal Correctional Institution in Tucson, a medium security prison. See, this is what happens when you're in medium to light security prisons. Child, they stab you. This has been plagued by security lapses and staffing shortages. The person who was not authorized to publicly discuss details of the attack spoke to the AP on the condition of anonymity. The Bureau of Prisons confirmed that an incarcerated person was assaulted at FCI Tucson around 12:30 p.m. on Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. That's what you get, Derek Chauvin. The day after Thanksgiving, your ass gets STABBED, down to the prison. In a statement, the agency said responding employees contained the incident and performed life-saving measures before the inmate, who it did not name, was taken to a hospital for further treatment and evaluation. No employees were injured and the FBI was notified. The Bureau of Prisons said visiting the facility, which is about 380 inmates, has been suspended. Bye, Mr. Chauvin. I hope you get whatever else is coming to your ass next, too, because I know that's not the end for you. And guess what it's time for, y'all? It's time for Boom the Kim K Slam. Lord have mercy. Somebody, Nation, y'all please go run down to the computer and make me an animation so I don't have to keep doing that. Tiffany Haddish, girl, learn how to sit the fuck down and stop doing crazy shit, getting DUIs and drugs and all this kind of stuff like that. I know you and Ari Spears had some shit going on back in the past, but girl, you need to get yourself together. Bye. Sean Diddy, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, Honeycomb. Listen. You done already been sat down. Bye. Iman Shupert, you a low down, dirty piece of shit for being jealous of your girl who don't have nothing compared to you. Just because she get a little bit of shine and a little light, you gonna be jealous of her? You're supposed to champion your girl and stand behind her and be proud of her on everything that she accomplished in her life, moron. Bye. Y'all, NBC and all y'all, Washington Post, y'all, I hope y'all be able to get what y'all need to do with Donald Trump down to the thing, because guess what? All of us citizens are victims of this trial, and we need to see it happen. Bye, Donald Trump. The first time. I want to know what's going on down here to this prison. I'm slamming Isrel for holding these 24 hostages in exchange for 39 people. What is really going on? What's really the tea? We need to know. Bye. Christian Watson, I need you to stop pretending down to the football field and go and take your ass out there and earn your check. Bye. Donald Trump, I'm tired of your ass. You know what you're getting slammed for again this time too. Bye. And Derek Chauvin, you know what everybody hope happened to your ass next. Bye. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you want to. If you want to help me out with the show in any type of way, y'all, just go down to goodandcrazyn@gmail.com and help me out, y'all. Guess what? We almost at 200 subscribers. We have 196 subscribers. Help us get to 500 so our page can get monetized and I can make this set back here better than what it looked like right now for y'all. Love y'all, Anchor Nation. See y'all next time.
Bye.
Peace.